Good morning, everyone. This is Lori coming to you live from Lori's Wellness Loft. And for those of you joining me for the first time, I am a health and life coach, and my goal is to come on live daily to give you little coaching gems that you can start applying today to live a happier, healthier life. So happy Friday, everyone. We made it to the end of the week. I wanted to try to keep this one really light. So I entitled it Fun Friday. Morgan Mitchell, were your ears ringing? Because Kathy and I were just talking about you. Anyway, I wanted to keep today really light and fun. And I did want to tell a story about something really amazing that just happened. So try to stay till the end, please. There's a little lesson, there's a little story, and it's really good stuff. So I want to start with, as I'm waiting for people to come on, a quote that I absolutely love. So you might want to write this down. My happiness depends on me, so you are off the hook. Now demonstrate it. So a lot of times when people come to the coaching room, or just you'll notice when you're having conversations with people, people love to place blame outside of themselves when they aren't getting the desired result, or when they aren't feeling happy, or they aren't really getting what was expected out of a situation. And by taking full responsibility for your happiness, this kind of puts all of the responsibility back on you, the person who is truly responsible for your destiny, right? So I want to tell a little story, and I think this is so interesting how life happens. But I have, for the past probably 15 years, I have really focused on developing myself. I have focused on trying to make myself the best possible person that I am, and I have sought out all the greatest teachers, and I have applied all the greatest measures to help me really create the life that I desire. And a lot of people will hear of, the law of attraction and The Secret and all of these practices that help you create the life that you desire. So without making it sound woo-woo or too good to be true, I want to tell a story. And I always tell people this is a lesson that we have learned in kindergarten. You get what you give. Do unto others as you would want to be done unto you. What you put out into the universe is what you get back. It's just fact, okay? And we learn this from a very young age, that we get what we give. So if we're generous and we're loving and we're sharing, that will all come back to us. So here's a great story of how this happened in my life. So especially like right now, I'm trying to share this free information with you, and I've been doing it for over a month and I'm loving it. So all of a sudden, my phone rings a couple days ago. It's a dear friend of mine who happens to be in the same industry that I'm in, and she tells me that there are 7 monks that are here. Hello, George, how are you? From India. And they are on a 1-week tour of the area here in New Jersey. And what they are doing is coming out to people's homes and businesses and doing blessings. They're doing this spiritual blessing, or this it's a sacred ceremony that they are offering to people in the area. So she calls me and offers it to me. So I was like, hell yeah. And you all know me, those of you who have been watching me for a while, when I'm inspired by something, I apply the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move to action. So this woman called me and told me about the 7 monks that are coming here from India. They're not yet here. They will be here at the beginning of next week. From the moment I hung up the phone, I contacted the coordinator, organized it for them to be here next Thursday. By the time my friend sent me a text message to follow up, I said, they're already coming. And she's like, girl, you move fast. And I said, yeah, because when I feel that something is supposed to be happening in my life, I move on it instantly. So the moral to this story, and if you got a text message yesterday from me, guess what? You are on my special list, because I only invited a few people that I felt that would really appreciate this ceremony and really be able to keep it sacred and honor it. So of course, I I'm not a Buddhist. I'm not a monk. I just admire the loving kindness philosophy and how they live their lives so much. I figure, what an amazing opportunity. Good morning, Dom. Did you hear the monks are coming? I figured, what an amazing opportunity to have these 7 monks in my studio. So long story short, if you would like to come and partake in the celebration, I've paid the donation fee. It will be free to everyone. And I think it's so interesting how they are showing up on the date of my 10-year anniversary. So technically, we reopened the loft October 15th, 3 years ago. We originally opened the loft 10 years ago on October 1st. So how perfect is it that we're having these people come in to do a spiritual blessing? So if you would like to be a part of that, please call me after the broadcast today and I will put you on the list. It is a free event. You come in, they do a blessing. I think it's going to be amazing. I really have no idea what they're going to be doing, but I'm so open to it. I'm so excited, and I do want to share it with a few of you. So what are we going to transition that into? We're going to transition that into being able to bring joy, to consciously create your life. And it's not a coincidence that the monks are coming to see me. This is how I live my life. And stuff like this shows up. When I went home and I told my daughter, Allie, guess what? 7 monks are coming to the loft. She goes, of course there are. Of course there's 7 monks. Like, this is your life, Mom. I called another one of my friends and she said, 7? I would expect 1. 7? How did you manifest 7 monks? Okay. So the philosophy that I live, and I was trying to think of the 3 things that I can give you as gems today that would be so important and so totally me. So get a pen, you're going to write this down. Number 1, rules that I live by that I believe have created all of this amazing manifestation in my life. Number 1, be authentic. Be authentically, unapologetically yourself. My goal in life, without sounding, I don't even know how I would sound, but without sounding vain or, sounding that I am better than anyone, I'm not. All I'm trying to do is say that my goal in life is to be the light, to be an inspiration, to leave every person that I come in contact with on a daily basis better than where they were when they came to me. And I don't care if that's here in my coaching room. I don't care if it's in Wawa. I don't care if I'm on the street. If you come in contact with me, and I tell my kids this all the time, I want you to feel a little bit better as a result of our meeting that day. And my way of communicating is be the light. And I tell people, and I've said this before, and just because I know myself so well, I have a very strong energy. I can either use that for positive or negative. I can either bring the energy of a room up or I can pull it down. And my goal is to bring it up a notch. Even if it's 1 notch higher, I have achieved my goal by being the light. So that's number 1, be authentic, bring the light. Number 2, sorry, I got a call. On the Do Not Disturb. How do you get a call when you're on Do Not Disturb? Anyway, number 2, write this down, please. The best gift you can ever give your children and your family is your own happiness. I'm going to say that again. The best gift that you can give your children or your family is your own happiness. Please do not feel that by your sacrificing and by your being strung out and exhausted and last on your list is ever going to create a positive example for your children. You have to show them that life is a joyous occasion. Life is about being here to celebrate why we're here. And our purpose, it's not to be a slave. It's not to be beat down. It's not to feel bad all the time. So if you can have that outlook and just allow yourself to be the best possible version of yourself so you can inspire those around you, that's going to do a world of difference for you and for your family. Numero 3. You ready? Am I going too fast? It's Friday and I'm amped. Number 3, enjoy the journey. All right, I enjoy every dang day of my life. I wake up, and this is not saying I don't have bad days, okay? I'm not trying to say it's all ponies and butterflies and fairy dust. It's not. But you want to wake up with anticipation and expectation that something good is going to happen today. Like, the monks are coming. Are you kidding me? They're from India, halfway around the world. They're coming to my little studio in Hamilton, New Jersey. Are you kidding me? And I expect it. I say, you know what? Why not? Why am I and all of my friends and family not deserving of it? Thank you. That's awesome stuff. So the thing is, I want you all to enjoy the journey, not the destination. It's never over, people. Until you are in a box, it's not over. And every day is a new opportunity for you to learn, for you to grow, for you to affect others, and for you to be affected by others. And if you walk around with that attitude, instead of a big old chip on your shoulder, things are going to start to shift and change for you. So I want to read my initial quote that I started this with because I think it's so important. I want you all to hear it again. My happiness depends on me. So you're off the hook. If this was good for you, please drop me a 1 in the comments below. If I totally lost you and Lori jumped the shark, give me a 2, and please help me out here. If this is something that you really found benefit in, hit that little share button in the top right corner, and please share this to your timeline so we can help spread the word to more people. If you have been inspired by this and you would like to dip your toe into the coaching pool, we have several options here at the Loft where you can really jump in and start coaching right away to start really. It's one thing to get the information, but the second thing, and where people fall back away from this, is applying the information. You have to take this now. It's one thing to know it. Application and accountability is the second step. So if you are interested in coaching with us here at the Loft, please get in touch with me. If you have a question that you would like me to answer live on these videos, please message me in the comments below. Give me a couple stars and hearts and happy faces and thumbs up. Give me some emojis, please. Let me know you're still there and you're enjoying this. So happy Friday all, and I will talk to you soon.